Well, a major change by the Food and Drug Administration. The morning after pill will now be available to girls ages 15 and older. And the changes don't stop there. The FDA also has decided that the emergency contraception known as Plan B One Step no longer has to be kept behind the pharmacy counter. The decisions are making waves all across the nation and sparking debate about whether 15 years old is too young to have access to that type of medication. But local health experts tell our Craig Smith that there is no age limit when it comes to talking to your children about sex. Craig is live in our newsroom now with more on that part of the story. Craig.
Hey, Dory. Well, the question of whether the age restriction will be lifted depends in part on how the Justice Department decides to move forward in a separate case where a federal judge ordered the age restriction lifted a month ago. And one Planned Parenthood educator says there should be no age restriction when it comes to talking to kids about sex.
So it's really important for parents to understand their role as the first sexuality educator.
Megan Carroll says her suggestion is to begin talking to kids as soon as they start asking questions, no matter how young. She says Planned Parenthood teaches middle schoolers in some districts and says it's not all about biology.
If you're talking about, younger age children, talking about puberty education, talking about healthy relationships, communication, talking about who are adults that you can talk to about this stuff, you can definitely start those things, younger ages.
Carlene Cobbs had a baby when she was 12 and says these days there's even more incentive to talk to her younger children.
Sex is here, it's on the TVs, it's in the music, it's everywhere. So I think, to me, a good age is like from 10 on up, because you never know, kids might be having sex at 11 and 12 and 13.
I think it all starts at home. I mean, it starts with parental guidance and, what the kids are doing today. Obviously, it's changed through the years.
I definitely can understand that it could be a jarring experience if your kid is asking a question and you're not prepared. So taking a minute to really think about it, to really think about how you want to answer them, because you might be setting the tone for this conversation you're going to have.
The way Carol put it was parents should feel free to talk to their kids about sex from birth.
Well,
Dory?
Craig, I imagine some parents probably happy to do that, would be willing to do so, but might not know how to do that. So are there resources to help them out?
There are, either by doing their own research or by contacting Planned Parenthood. Today, Carol told me that they have the resources there for parents that they're happy to share with them to help them guide them down that road. Parents need help sometimes, too.
Sure. All right. Well, thank you very much, Craig Smith, reporting live in our newsroom tonight.